Well, I'll be honest, I didn't think I was going to be putting any more reviews out this week, but then I saw this movie. Hey guys, welcome to Happy Wax TV. All I can start off with saying is wow, this movie was, I don't know, man, it blew me away. It was crazy. Wow, it's called The Furies, and it's written and directed by Tony D'Aquino. I hope I said his name correct. I believe this is his first full-length feature, and man, oh man, what a way to get your film career started. I mean, holy shit. Now, this isn't a new story by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, there's been lots of other movies that kind of revolve around this same kind of idea of, you know, a human or humans being dropped in somewhere and then they're hunted. Okay, so, but I mean, there's definite twists here. I mean, first of all, the women are dropped into this forest and then they're hunted by these, I guess, men or mutated men. I'm not really sure. You don't see their faces, but they have these masks on, these creature masks, but just the way some of them act, I mean, it's almost like they're kind of mutants. It's crazy. But yeah, the women are kidnapped and then dropped into this Australian. This is an Australian movie, by the way. It's dropped into this forest, and there's an awesome shot when Kayla, the main star of the movie, she escapes from her box, and there's like an overhead shot where it pans up and it shows this massive. I guess it's considered a forest. It just goes on forever. With these white trees in it, it's incredible. But then that ends, the forest ends, and then it's just desert. It's just emptiness. So what they're obviously trying to do is showing you that, I mean, there's nowhere for these women to go, so they have to play this game, really. But yeah, so and there's more than one. You know what I mean? There's more than one woman. But the men, or the beasts, I guess, as they're kind of called in this movie, are not only hunting these women, but they're also assigned to a particular woman that's in this game. So long story short, if like they have to kill all the women, and then if the woman that they're hunting gets killed, then their head explodes. I mean, it's crazy. That's not really a spoiler. You can see that in the trailer. It does show a head explosion, but I guess I just explained why it happened. But man, oh man, like what a great idea. It's got a cool twist. The gore in this movie is fantastic. I don't know. I looked up on IMDb and it said it had like a $7.5 million budget. I don't know if I believe that. It's funny because I just did a review for Itsy Bitsy, and IMDb said the same thing, that they had a review, or sorry, not a review, but a budget of $7.5 million. So I said that because I said some of the CGI effects weren't that good in that movie for that amount of money as a budget. And then I had the wife of the practical effects, like the creature guy who did the practical effects, message me on Instagram and say, no, we don't know where IMDb got that number from, because really our budget was like, I think she said it was like $600,000 or something. Not very much. It was really low. And I was like, oh shit, well, I feel like an ass then, because I was kind of, you know, when I was trying to pick some bad points out in the movie, I had mentioned how bad the CGI is, but you know, so I don't know if this movie had that high of a budget. I'm not sure, but either way, I mean, this movie is killer, and the gore in this movie is all practical. And I mean, there are scenes, if you're a gore hound, you will absolutely love this movie. And I'm not giving any spoilers as far as the gore goes, because these scenes are in the trailer, but there's a scene where a woman gets axed in the head and her head splits open. There's another one where this woman gets an axe to the face and it literally shaves her face off. I mean, it's crazy. Arms are pulled off, heads explode. I mean, man, oh man, like, I'm telling you, they spared no expense when it comes to the gore in this movie. And a lot of it's in the trailer, so I'm not giving spoilers, I hope. But man, oh man, this movie is crazy. It's an hour and 28 minutes long, which is perfect for this style of movie because it keeps the pace flowing. Again, the acting that these women do is fantastic. I mean, you really, people always say you can't fake fear. So I'm not sure how this movie was filmed They do have a Facebook page. I invite you to go look at it. I'll leave a link in the description and go see. I'm sure they have behind the scenes stuff like that. But man, oh man, I'm telling you, the women acting in this movie fucking blew my mind. I mean, they generally looked afraid. Do you know what I mean? When they were getting chased and attacked, and even the crying scenes, I was like, oh, like, fuck, man, these are like Oscar performances in this movie. Do you know what I mean? So it was great. Kayla, played by Arleigh Dodds, is just absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to give the rest of the list, but I'll tell you, as good as this movie was, there was one thing that I didn't like about it, and no offense to Linda Nago, I think that's how her, but her character Rose was annoying as fuck. I mean, there were some scenes, some dialogue interaction between Rose and Kayla, and I was just sitting there going, this is stupid. This dialogue is stupid. Like I don't know, this Rose character, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess Linda Nago acted this character perfectly, because if what they were going for was like an annoying character that you kind of wanted to see die, then it worked, because I wanted to see Rose. She was just fucking annoying. I mean, I'm sorry, but goddamn. So, and it kind of took me out of the film in some parts when she was in it. Like, there's a scene kind of near the end where she loses her shit, and I actually laughed out loud because it was, I don't know, man. It made me laugh. But even still, her acting was great. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I guess that's what they were trying to do, was make you feel this way about that character. But I mean, Arleigh Dodds' character is badass. I mean, she really was. And there's a scene in this movie where they're gonna get attacked by this babyface character, and I think she turns and screams at this guy like, "Come on then," or something like that. But it was just, and she's covered in blood, and it's just ferocious. It's in the trailer. And this fucking baby face character fucking just books it, man. Like, it was awesome. It really is. I mean, I'm telling you, this movie is awesome. I don't know when it's going to get a release date. You know what I mean? Like, video on demand, I don't know. So if you're one of the lucky ones that can go see it at a film festival, for now, that's all we got. I don't know. I'm going to post this, and I'm going to post it on their Facebook page. Hopefully they get back to me with a release date. I'm sure they're working on it, but right now it just looks like, you know, film festivals. So if you're lucky enough to see it in a film festival, I mean, then go see this fucking thing. Don't even hesitate, because this movie is killer. I know I'm kind of rambling. I apologize, but I was blown away. I mean, the trailer, as good as you think the trailer is, the movie is that much more better. It really is. And a lot of times, and with these lower budgeted movies, and I'm assuming this is a lower budget movie, but you know, and there's some pretty fucking good ones out there. I have a newfound love for lower budget horror. You guys all know this. But when you see a trailer that blows you away like this, you always have this little bit in the back of your head saying, okay, the movie can't be this good. They're just pumping it up for the trailer to get people to watch it. You know what I mean? To try and make them. Nope, I'm telling you, man, this movie is as good as the trailer makes it look. It is fucking awesome. And if you're a gore hound, you're gonna fucking love it. If you want to see interesting new, like badass characters introduced, this is the movie for you. It's Australian, and it fucking kicks ass, and I absolutely loved it. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna message them to see if I can get updates on actual video on demand release dates. And wow, guys, I mean, I don't know how long you'll have to wait to see this, but like I said, if you get a chance to go see it in a film festival, don't hesitate, because this thing is fucking killer. So anyways, the movie's called The Furies. I'm going to leave a link to their Facebook page in my description box. Make sure you jump over and just say hi, and then you can kind of, I kind of skimmed through it really quick before I jumped on here. And like they have kind of, it looks like some behind the scenes footage, and you can see the characters that I'm talking about. And I'm sure if you go through their Facebook page, you'll find a lot of cool stuff on there. So anyways, jump over and say hi to them. And I will do my best to get a release date from them as far as Canada and the US go for video on demand. And yeah, when this movie does come out over here, do not hesitate to rent this thing, man, and watch it, because it is fucking awesome. So anyways, movie's called The Furies. If you have seen it, if you're one of the lucky bastards like me to go see it at a film festival, definitely, you know, get back to me, leave a comment, because I want to know what you thought of it. And to give a rating, I would probably give this probably a 7.5, maybe almost an 8. It blew me away. It was fantastic at how gory it is, and it's shot beautifully too. The color palettes that they used in the final production was fantastic. So, I mean, just, I don't know, man, I loved it. But the acting in this movie, the women, I mean, it's just, I don't know, man, they really made the movie. And like I said, the badass bad guys, I guess, are just unique, original, and killer. There's no other way to put it. They're killer, man. I love this movie. So anyways, okay, I'm rambling. Furies, if you've seen it, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't, well, I guess we'll have to wait till it comes out. Then leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't subscribed already, it would be awesome if you did. And yeah, guys, until next time, stay scared.